The night is young and you're so beautiful. Hello, everybody. What you just heard was off my new album, Alex Hits the Beats with Buddy Ray. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I know I have not posted a video in over a week, and I apologize to the sincerest of my deep, dark, burning, beating heart. See, I am in Boy Scouts, and I had to go to Boy Scout camp, which honestly I love because my troop, they're amazing. And I'm just going to say that right now there's going to be nothing special in this video. It's kind of just me being an idiot, but I promise to you that you don't have to watch this. I mean, it's 14 minutes. I know it's a long video, and I say I don't like watching long videos, so you don't actually have to finish this. But I'd prefer if you did. Um, what I like what I would like. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words here. It's like 11:30, and I should be sleeping because I had a horrible week at camp. But what I would like to do is just explain where I was, what I did while I was there, because honestly, it was a lot of fun. So I was at Goose Pond Boy Scout camp with my troop, Troop 336, probably the funniest kids you'll ever meet. And let me just start off. One of the kids in my troop, who will remain nameless, he bought a wheelchair for $7. In his words, it was a wheel of a deal. So he had to buy it. It was going to be 10, but he bartered the kid who was selling it at their garage sale or whatever. He bartered him down to $7. Brought it to camp with him just to have fun. And we almost got kicked out because of it. And I'll tell that story in a minute. But first, I want to say my troop is not like any other troop. We hear other troops on family night, which is the night that your family's allowed to come up. It's halfway through the week. They're allowed to come up and just see what's going on. And we don't do what normal troops do. We Normal troops go to the mess hall and eat dinner with their families. Our troop instead stays in the campsite and cooks our own food. We're not a normal troop, and anyone who knows us will tell you that. So now to get into the hijinks that we got into. I'll start off with the wheelchair. So the kid who bought the wheelchair decided let's have a little fun with it. So he got in it, put a blanket over his legs, and then had us push him down a hill. And he thought we were just gonna just push him around camp. No, no, no. We decided we were going to actually push him down the hill, like grab hold of the back and give him a shove till he goes flying down the hill. And he didn't know what we were doing, so he screamed a bit when he went down. I mean, not too much, but he was like, ah. And the commissioner of the camp saw this, and he was like, ah, because he thought a crippled kid was rolling down a hill unstoppable. It was the funniest thing ever. And so the kid crashes, and the commissioner's like, oh my god, are you okay? And the kid gets up, grabs the wheelchair, and runs back up the hill. The guy had such a confused look on his face, I thought I was going to die from laughing. um, so the, then the commissioner took us to the I'm trying to think of what you call him. Took us to the camp director, basically the owner of the camp, and said that we pushed a kid who looked like he had polio, basically, down a hill in a wheelchair, and he crashed. And the commissioner laughed his head off, which didn't make the director laughed his head off, which didn't make the commissioner too happy. And so he's like, "Oh, that's hilarious." And so we didn't get in trouble, but the commissioner looked ticked. So we decided, we're gonna buy we're gonna buy something to be nice to this camp director who let us off so easily. So we go into the trading post where they have this bargain table where anything in the lost and found that is there over a week, and it's obvious that whoever left it there is gone by now and will not be getting it back, they put it up to sell. And on there was like this stuffed lizard, and so we decided, it'd just be a cool little thing. We could get it for like $3 to get it for him, and we did, and that was pretty cool. But um, sorry, my brother's distracting me. But we decided after that we needed to get something for the commissioner as a gag gift, and so we saw on the table that someone had left a like a travel Charmin thing of toilet paper, and it had already been ripped off, like someone had used a bit of it. And so we decided this will be a perfect gift. So we got it for him, and we took it over to him and said, "Thanks for keeping." Oh, there's a skeleton over there. And anyway, he said, "Thanks for keeping us honest, Commissioner. We're so glad to see that there's someone in this camp who can do that." And he's like, "I'm sorry, I can't accept this." So we're like, "Oh, that's fine." And we left it outside his tent in the middle of the night. That was pretty cool. And of course, the camp director is laughing this entire thing. But there's also a story to buying the toilet paper. See, oh, I got hurt there. I think that's that was a stupid move by me. I should have moved, but okay. So when the one kid who is probably the funniest kid I've met in my life walked up to the uh, checkout area of the trading post to buy the toilet paper, at the bargain table, you bargain for all your items that you buy. Everything is on, like, you. There's no set price. You and the clerk decide a price, and so the kid who got the toilet paper brought it up to him and said, "How much for this?" And he goes, "You know, there's a lot left on there. I couldn't let it go for more than $3." And so the kid goes, "I don't know. I can do $2 at the most." And he goes, "How about this? We'll meet in the middle, 250." The kid goes, "No, I just cannot do that. It's got to be. You know what? No, I see we're a little broken up here on the price. I have an expert with me. How about he comes and takes a look at this, and we'll find out what it's really worth." So they're basically doing the Pawn Stars gag. And so my other friend who bought the wheelchair comes up and he says, you know, I've been in this business for a long time and I can spot a fake from a mile away, but if this is a fake, this is a really good one. So let me get a good look at it here. He starts turning it over. He's like, now, if this is an original, we're going to find a serial number on the box. He's turning the Charmin toilet paper over, flipping it in the air. He's like, I don't know. It looks pretty sketchy to me. I think we better go with the buyer's low price. And so uh, the kid who's buying it is like, "You hear that? Low price. Sorry, we're gonna have to do it for $2." And the store clerk is laughing so hard. Says, "You know what? I haven't laughed like that in a really long time. I will give it to you guys for $1 instead." And that was pretty cool of him. So that's how that ended. And another tradition we do in our troop: prank calls in the middle of the night. This is always so much fun. And so we get a cell phone. They usually use mine because I have unlimited minutes, or I don't use my minutes, so either way, we're fine. But they took mine, and they called one of their friends who always goes around school going, I am so wasted. I went to a party last night, and I had sex with like a million dudes. I can't remember who they were. And so we decided to call her up, and they're calling her, ring, ring, hello? And she picks up, and our friend goes, "How wasted are you? Are you going to a party right now?" "Who is this?" This is I'm him. Are you going to a party?" And she goes, "Sorry, you must have the wrong number." No, is this Melissa?" "Yes, this is Melissa." "Well, you said you're wasted all the time." It was pretty hilarious. Like, I was losing it, and I took video of it, but I'm not going to be posting it because it would. I mean, it's not like I'd get in trouble because they're people that they know. They're their friends. I mean, it's not like they're going to press charges, but I really doubt that they'd want video of them doing that online. So yeah, here I'm having a little trouble. I'm trying to figure out how to get down there to see if there's anything down there, but I eventually get it. So we decide to call her back, but we can't get her, and that's a shame. And so we decide to go to. Oh, sorry, I almost burped there. We decided to go to one of our older prank calls, which is calling saying we are selling subscriptions to Raging Homos 4.0. And so we call, but we've got a strategy for this one. Normally we just say, "Would you like a subscription to this?" and try to say like, all the best men right here in your arms. And it usually ends with, "Yo, mofo, shut up." Click, end. But this time we called our friends. We called his dad instead and said, Sir, your son ordered a subscription to Raging Homos 5.0 with your credit card. He agreed that he was over 18 and that you knew about this transaction, so we didn't press any further with the information. We would just like to know if you would consider getting Raging Homos 6.0." And the father goes, "What? Could you say that again?" "Raging Homos 6.0, sir. It's the greatest in mind bending and, well, let's just say butt ripping experiences." And he goes, I'm sorry. You're saying my son ordered this Raging Home?" And we go, Sir. Apparently you weren't aware of this. We are terribly sorry, and I promise you, we will take this to the fullest extent of the law. Your son will be sued for false information to a company." And he's like, no. I agreed with that. I said he could have it, sure. It's funny how people change their voice when you bring lawsuit into the idea. So this is my longest video ever. I I was considering doing this in 2 or 3 parts, but I decided, you know what? I've been out for a week. I can just throw this up in one night. It'll be fine. And so that's what I'm gonna do. And right here, I'm just realizing there's nowhere else I can go, or I'm surrounded by bedrock. And the end of this is me trying to break down my portal because I've got two portals, and it's all leading to this one, and I don't want to be here because I'm underground, and it's really annoying. But back to what I was saying, which I don't remember what I was saying. Sorry, cough there. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, some pranks we pulled. Here's me getting lava because I thought I could place water in the Nether, but apparently I can't. So some other stuff we did. Middle of the night we stole some other troop's sign. Nothing big. We didn't do too much this year. We didn't do as much rabble rousing. We set up a cup contraption in one of our latrines because we got the only flush toilets in camp other than the showers. And so we set up a contraption in there to catch like if other people who are walking in, because we have two toilets and one urinal. So in one of the toilets we set up a cup where if you open the door it'll spill water on you. And it worked. It worked pretty well. We got the aquatics director in his class A's with his Order of the Arrow sash on. Yeah, that wasn't that. I was actually scared about that one. Um, and we also they have this thing called the adventure race, which is where troops just sign up and they do a canoeing, biking, and running marathon basically. And we don't participate because we don't participate in anything. So instead, we made a torch out of duct tape and ran down. Like when the runners were coming through, we ran into the group of them with the torch held above their heads, screaming "For Zeus!" Like the Greek Olympics and all that. I was dying honestly. And then of course we got some lousy CIT, which is counselor in training. They don't get paid; they just go there so they can learn to be a counselor, so they could get paid. And they get paid horribly, by the way. But anyway, um, crap, I lost my train of thought again. Um, so yeah, we pull shenanigans. We're probably the best troop at pulling shenanigans on these guys because we can always just be like, "Hey, yeah, it was funny, wasn't it?" And they're like, "Yeah, I guess." We don't really get in trouble at all. And so because we can do so well in not getting in trouble, we think we can get in more trouble, which leads to more trouble, which leads to more trouble. And this video's a minute and a half away. There's one last thing I want to talk about, and it was one last prank that we did. We decided since you know, we decided, well, it's not really a prank. What am I saying? When you burn the American flag, you have moments of silence, and then the metal parts that you hoist the flag up from the rope on, they're called grommets. And when you burn an American flag, you give away these grommets as a sign of good luck. And so we decided that we would give a grommet to the camp director for putting up with all our crap for so long. And he was very grateful of that, and we love him to death. He is a great guy. And I just wanted to say before this is over, you will begin to see regular content from me, a video every day or so. And I promise I will not be going away for a while, or actually I'm going away in a week and a half, but that's against the point. I'll be going away twice more this year. Um, I'll try to upload videos. I don't know how that would work though, so I don't think I will. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, oh, here's me forgetting or not knowing that I couldn't put water down in the Nether, and that was kind of stupid of me. So I had a great week at camp. It was pretty fun. Went canoeing and climbing. This video is wrapping up, and I just wanted to say that you don't have to watch this all in one bit. Watch it later, I don't mind that. So this will be DDK signing off for the first time in a week. I love you guys, and keep up the support.